Yo, welcome everyone to a brand new video, and today it's time for PSGL Eseries, and this is the final race of this season. We are currently P4 in the championship, and we are fighting RAG for this final race to try and keep that 4th position. Unfortunately, we cannot get P1 anymore, but that's what it is. But this was Q1. Our first run was quick enough to get us through, and at the end we were P6, so apparently that was quite a decent lap, to be honest. And now in Q2, in the final corner, just about missing that curb on the inside, because that will unsettle the car across the line, and it's a 126.123. Just a tiny bit faster than our Q1 lap, and now you can see we are half a 10 down, and this is our final lap in Q2. So it's not looking good so far, but then in this hairpin you can see the delta going up, and we've gained a full 10th there. And now into the hardest corner on this track, probably turn 10, get it rotated nicely, and we gained a bit of time, but we lost a tiny bit on exit there. Still 700s up, now into this fast left-hander down to 5th gear and back on the power again. That was very smooth, and now we're over a 10 up, and we're doing a 0.655 split, almost 1.5 times faster than Leo Lund in the top left, you can see. And now almost 2 10s up, and there's only one corner to go, and we have to send it to make it through. And now took a bit too much curve there, but still we were gaining time, and now over 2 10s up, so that should be easy through. Nice. That's a 0.889. So again, P6 in this qualifying as well. I was very happy with that lap, just unfortunate about the start of the lap. Now this is our first lap in Q3. We do have 2 fresh set of softs, but we invalidated on our first run, so that was unfortunate. And now this is our final Q3 lap. This is gonna decide where we are starting the race. So into turn 1, brake into 100-meter board, 3rd gear, back on the power, 4th gear before turn 2, and open up the DRS. Now heading into turn 4, brake on the curb, and very tricky on exit there, to be honest, because it's going uphill, downhill, and now into this fast left-right chicane, into the hairpin. You can see we're 2 10s up, and now into turn 10 again. Always very hard to get the braking right, because it's very easy to lock the tires. You can see we took way too much curb there, and that lost us quite a bit of time, unfortunately. But now into this left-hander, we slightly missed the apex, and now through this flat out right into sector 3 we go, back to 4th gear, hit the curb on the inside and use all the curb on the exit, and we did a 5 split there, so that's not too bad. But now only 1 corner to go, we're almost 2 10s up, 4th gear for this final corner, using the exit curb, and we're still on the same delta. Now across the line it will be P7 with that mistake in turn 10, and another mistake in the middle sector, unfortunately. But yeah, it's a decent lap, and well, let's get into the race.
Look.
Here we are then at the start of the Grand Prix. We're gonna start on the hard tires, and we're gonna box onto the softs in this race. So starting from P7, there are 5 red lights, and away we go. And it seems like our start is pretty decent. We managed to get it alongside Declan around the outside here. Just gonna try and keep it smooth. It's too wide, so I'll find some scenarios people are making it 3 wide in turn 1 in lap 1 already around this track, and that usually ends up very bad. But now up the inside of Declan in turn 4, but he gets the better exit, so we're just gonna let him go. Then lap 3, you can see Declan is looking to go up the inside there, but didn't quite do it. But now Thomas Gao is very close behind us, and we have to go defensive here. He's still going up the inside. We leave him the space, but he made a bit of contact there with us.
That's a good
so I'm not sure. Maybe I didn't leave him enough space, but anyway, he got past, so we have to try and get the move back. Now did a fake move, and Thomas sent it up the inside of Reese Linton there. Now he's getting pushed off, so that gives us a better run. Now we are going up the inside of Thomas. He squeezes up the inside here. Now we are on the inside, and unfortunately we couldn't quite do it there yet. Just didn't have a better exit. But now again into this corner, gonna look at the outside. They're going a bit too deep here, so again can't quite do it now. Then into turn 10, we're going again up the inside, and now we are a bit further alongside on the exit, and we're gonna keep it down the inside here and give him just enough room on the exit. But now it seems like we have a better run and we got past, so that's us up to P6 as Tom Manley lagged out in turn 2, I think it was. He had some internet connection, so he's behind us.
Tom Manley on my screen is lagging back like crazy,
as Fabrizio is saying there. But now we are on 20% ERS, so we are very low, and I think it's John Evans in P8. He's gonna try and go for a move, and it's gonna force Thomas to use ERS as well. So now we're gonna go slightly defensive, but Thomas still sends it down the inside.
Yeah, what is that?
And we are now just stuck.
What, Thomas, man? Yeah, I'm completely boxed in. That's surely a penalty for him then. That's good.
Yeah.
And well, that was a bit
check for damage.
reckless from him there. So I can confirm he has got a penalty after the race for that incident, because that lost us so much time. And also I think John Evans, who's now P11, he was right behind us, and he lost loads of positions as well.
Yeah.
And now you can see Tom Manley. This is what we were had to do it with, but you can see that internet lag.
No, that's stupid.
He needs to leave.
Yeah, surely. There's you can't race against him, man.
So this is just losing us a position now.
Blocked behind him and lost the position because of that.
So yeah, nothing we can do about that, and you can see he's moving all over the place here.
What is this unluck, man?
So not a lot we can do about that, so we have to deal with it, and hope to not get any damage from him at least, and hope it's not gonna get any worse. So now still in lap 10, you can see he's jumping all
And how
around.
am I losing the rear? What the fuck?
As Fabrizio had some struggles with the setup apparently, but now it kept on going all over the place, and you can see Simon is getting pushed out wide. Not sure what was happening there.
There's no way he can take advantage of that.
And now we're gonna try and go around the outside, but again break a bit too deep and couldn't do it yet. And now having a look down the inside in turn 10, getting it alongside and leaving us just enough space on the exit.
Ismail
Just
full battery.
couldn't do it. And now Ismail behind on a full battery, so we have to watch out for him as well. But we are approaching the pit window here, and now I think Tom Manley, you can see it, it's pretty insane how what's going on there.
-1 for you.
And I got the name
No,
tag, so
not
is it
again.
happened again where we got blocked? And
Copy.
now we're gonna try and go down the inside, but now he's glitching back to the left.
Nah, it's impossible.
So yeah, not a lot we could do about it. Now lap 17, you can see Simon Lukomski is the first one to box in this race,
Tell me what to do.
and basically everyone is gonna go
Fab's going this
onto
lap.
the
That'll be
soft
next
tires.
one,
But
going
now
after.
you can see Tom Manley, he's behind us, he just
I can't
ghosted.
do anything. I killed him, but I can't do anything about that.
Yeah, no
I'm
worries.
literally inside him.
So yeah, it's very unfortunate that we spun him round, but we, yeah,
Okay.
it was pretty impossible, and
That's gonna
it was
stop.
probably gonna happen anyway at some point. But I apologized after the race, and yeah, it was just unlucky that his internet was not having the best time. So now in lap 18 you can see more cars are going into
many guys.
the box, and we are up to P5 for now. We're gonna stay
seems
out,
to be quite
and I think Fabrizio has boxed this lap, so hopefully we can work together at the end of this race, because if he's behind us and boxes early, then we get closer together. And now this lap you can see the gaps are a bit spread out, or well, the cars, or whatever you call it out. At least Reese Linton made a mistake there, and now the gap is 8 tenths to the cars ahead, and I was hoping for him to stay with them. But now into this corner you can see he has a massive moment again, and I didn't want to get past here, or use my battery, because I would lose the DRS then. So we're gonna stay behind and get a good exit out of this corner. You can see Reese does not have DRS. We are going up the inside and try and follow the guys up ahead. But we are gonna box this lap anyway. You can see the gap is a bit over a second, so we need a good a pit entry, you call it like that, to just get within that second on the exit of the pit lane. You can see now the gaps are already smaller, so
Got the
we-
advantage there.
we should be fine. But now you can see on the mini map in the bottom left there are many cars already getting past, and we are coming out in P16, as you can see. Obviously there were 2 guys who stayed out, so if they box we will be P14, but only 9 laps to go, so we have to make many moves in order to still get a good result. Now Riley ahead of us on the hard tires, so that should be an easy pass. Up the inside we go, up to P15, and now it's Angelo right ahead of us, and I felt like he was moving out of the way, sort of, so that was quite nice from him. Up to P12 we go. You can see John Evans in the top left, he's 3 seconds behind. He boxed 1 lap later, so they lost the train, so they need to catch up first. And now Declan and Ruben Pedreño are going side by side there. Ruben on I think 1 or 2, I think 2 lap older tires, and the difference is pretty big on this track. So now into this corner we are going up the inside, we have way more grip. Leave him space on the exit, now use the battery and try to get ahead of him, and he slots in behind, so that's perfect. Now you can see Fabrizio as well, he's in P9, so we should be able to work together in this race and get past the RAG drivers, because we are battling them, of course. As now Declan is going up the inside of Fabrizio, but then in this turn 1 you can see they're going 3 wide, and Thomas hits his teammate, and we managed to squeeze through, and we went from P11 to P7 there. So we give Fabrizio slipstream here to make sure he gets it further alongside of Thomas Gal. Now he managed to get past him, so that's us into P7 and P8, so that's absolutely perfect. and now in lap 25 you can see more cars ahead are battling, and it's Leo Lund right ahead of us now. We are going up the inside and gonna try and make the move stick. Then into this chicane, he keeps it around the outside and we let him go here. Then on the outside into this hairpin, this time we don't brake too deep and we manage to get past. So up to P6 we go. You can see in the top left Simon Lekomsky with a 10-second time penalty as well. He probably went speeding in the pit lane. As you can hear Thijs say there, Simon Lekomsky has 2 lap older tires, so that should be a big difference and quite an easy pass as well then. But it's already lap 26 and now you can see they're battling, wheel banging. It's Lenny Pepinta, he has 1 lap older tires than us. And now we have to look to get a better exit here because we can take advantage of this. And now we're gonna try and follow Lenny Pepinta through. So we position ourselves on the inside and having the outside in this left-hander, but that goes into the inside on this hairpin, and that way we managed to get past him up to P5. So we've gained many positions in these first couple of laps on this second stint, and now sort of try to have a look down the inside of Lenny, but realized that was not gonna work. But then into turn 10 you can see he's saving battery. We're going up the inside, he leaves us just enough space, and now you can see actually Barry giving a slipstream up ahead because Ferrari and Race Clutch are battling for the championship. So Barry obviously want as many guys ahead of Race Clutch as possible. So that's us up to P4 and we are in lap 27 and we have to try to keep our position here because we don't want to drop further down than P4 when starting the final 2 laps, or at least the final lap. And you can see in the top left Leo Lund is very close to Lenny, so they are going side by side now. We're going slightly defensive again, but that gives Leo an opportunity to go around the outside here, as we made a slight bit of contact with Barry. Now keeping the outside here and almost Lenny going for a move, and now luckily we managed to keep our position. So we're just gonna save as much battery as possible now, and we're gonna start the final lap here. And we're in P4, we're only on 60% battery, so I can't really use any ERS at this point to get any close to the guys up ahead. So we have to hope that they will lose some time, and you can see they're battling very hard and lost quite a bit of time. And we are still quite close. We are not using our battery now because we can't get past anyway. So you can see Lucas and Ismail are battling hard, and Barry actually managed to get through there. And you can see they're still going side by side, and Ismail backs out of that one. But now this gives us an opportunity. We're going to have a look at the outside into this right hairpin, and we get just enough space on the exit. And that's us up to P3, and now it's only Lucas up ahead of us who we can still make a move on. And now using our battery, looking at the inside, he's going defensive, and we're going for a switchback into this left-hander. We do have a better exit, use our ERS that we have left, and now go slightly defensive, but then on this exit make a small mistake there, and I was hoping that did not cost me my P2. You can see Barry's too far ahead. Ismail goes for a move on Lucas, and then the final corner, and we managed to still get a P2 out of this race.
Ah, nice.
Good job on rattling RG there. So.
So I think we can be very happy with
make sure you
that
get
second
the
stint for sure. Obviously, in the first stint was a bit unlucky
You got
with
P2!
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Also, you're cooking it.
Oh, yes, man.
So that was with Thomas Gao who made us lose, I think, 3 positions or something. And then with Tom Manley with the internet connection, which was not ideal. But overall, we managed to get a good result out of it. So that was the end of PSGL Eseries. We finished P4 in the standings. Ferrari won, so congrats to him. And I'll see you guys in the next video.